Today's recipe is a travel-friendly recipe. It's a kids-friendly recipe. It's a recipe that you can literally make and keep and have fun all through the day, all through the week, literally all through the month. The recipe, banana chips or banana wafers, 3 ways. Well, this ready product called banana chips or banana wafers, of course, is readily available in Farsan marts across the markets. You also have these vendors who make it nice and fresh for you. But the whole idea and purpose is to teach you how to make it at home and how to create this most exciting recipe in the most exciting way using minimum most ingredients. So let's get back to raw bananas. You cut these furthermore and then using the open end, of course, the help of your thumb, knife and index finger, you peel it like so. You try to peel it as much as you can, ensuring that the meat of the banana is not exposed. Well, if you're not comfortable with this, you can also use a peeler and peel this through and through. Snip off the ends, and since bananas have this tendency of oxidizing, these need to be reserved in water. Let's pull this out of the water and slice this nice and thin. Like this can literally be kept aside, and then with the help of your index finger, you literally create these demarcations like so. Well, this method will ensure that the banana is sliced just about perfectly. It literally should be this thin. Alternately, if you have your expensive madeleines or slicers, by all means, you can of course put that also to use. Transfer this as well in the water. While placing this in water will also ensure that the residual starch which is on the surface of the raw banana also gets mixed and diluted in the water so that the frying is perfect, nice and crisp. Well, while cutting, if you notice that the cut is now at a slant, it just will increase the surface area of the banana chip and ensure that the size slightly becomes bigger. So whether you want it perfectly round or at an angle is also something that you can choose. While we are prepping and slicing the bananas, let's quickly light the flame as well and keep some regular vegetable oil to heat. Let's transfer these sliced chips onto an absorbent tissue paper to ensure that the water gets absorbed. This is purely to avoid any kitchen accidents or oil splashing. With the help of another tissue paper, let's dab this and ensure that the chips are completely dry. Well, now there are a couple of things that you need to literally note with caution. One is, of course, the banana is washed, peeled, sliced, kept in water, drained out of water and kept ready. So the raw chips are ready. Right next to it is the oil which is heating up. You could use vegetable oil or coconut oil, the choice is completely yours. The third step is salting and spicing. Now, salting of banana chips happens in a very unique and wonderful way. While you drop in the raw chips or the raw slices into the oil, you on the side need to make a decoction, a mixture of water and salt. So basically it's saline water. You mix it and you keep it ready and you literally splash it onto the oil. Now this is not risky at all, but this way the salt clings onto the banana chips, the water evaporates and the salt remains stuck onto the chip. A very unique way, and this way you could also add turmeric, but I'll do the turmeric thing later because the oil otherwise would get discolored. So let's first begin with just salted chips. Once all of this is ready and the oil is also heated up, let's begin frying. Let's quickly check this with just one chip. If this literally starts jittering, the oil is hot enough. In this case, even if you overcrowd the oil, it's just about perfect. With the help of a slotted spoon, you push this in oil and ensure that the chips now start separating. While this is happening, you start very smartly adding in the saline water. You can splash it like so. Once these are fried, crisp and ready, let's transfer these onto an absorbent tissue paper and move on to frying the rest of the chips. Let's move on to now adding turmeric to our salted water and stir this. Once this is ready, let's fry the final few batches with turmeric saline water. Let's drain these out and let's fry the last and final batch. With this, our last batch is fried and ready. Let's now move on to spicing or flavoring the remaining two. The first one would be chaat masala and chili powder, and the next one would be pepper. Salt, of course, is part of it, so salt and pepper. Let's add in half the quantity of the salted chips, and to this lots of pepper powder, of course. Well, do not get intimidated by the quantity, because this eventually will rub in to all of the chips. In the same bowl, take the remaining chips. Do not do this when the chips are completely cold. They have to be slightly warm for the masalas to cling on. And to this, a combination of chaat masala and red chili powder. With this, your masala chips are also ready. With this, ladies and gentlemen, a banana chips 3 ways are done and ready. Now coming to the storage, how do you store this? You can actually do that in 3 different ways. One, you use a seal pack, you ziplock it and you keep it secured. The second step is to either put it in a glass jar and keep it sealed, or the third step is to keep it in a stainless steel dabba the way we traditionally do at homes. The bottom line while saving a banana chip is to ensure that it stays away from moisture, it stays away from the atmosphere, so you keep it sealed at all point in times. What's also important is to use clean, dry hands whenever you wish to serve this to your family, to your friends, to your children, or also when you want to steal a couple of bites for yourself. This is me, Varun Inamdar, signing off. Bye for now.